Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I'm Devil Handle, and today I'd like to talk about the growing trend of retarded SJWs protesting President Trump at every fucking event in the country. The most recent example was Super Bowl 51 in Houston this past Sunday. Congratulations to the Patriots on their championship repeat, by the way. Let's take a look at a video posted on the Alex Jones channel here on YouTube. In this video, InfoWars reporter Millie Weaver questions anti-Trump protesters at the Super Bowl, with predictably stupid results.
Millie Weaver reporting for Infowars.com. We are here in Houston, Texas, right outside of the Super Bowl stadium, and there are a bunch of anti-Trump protesters out here. Let's go ahead and talk to some of these guys and see, what brings them out here and what's their beef with Donald Trump.
No fascist USA!
So do you want to tell us what your problem with Trump is?
No open-ended questions.
What brings you out here?
That's an open-ended question.
Right off the bat, this guy is self-identified as a huge douche. No open-ended questions?
Alrighty then.
What's the fuss, little fella? Afraid you'll have to brain for a change? And what's with the camera operator here? Shouldn't you be following the reporter?
You had best unfuck yourself or I will unscrew your head and shut down your neck!
How is that an open-ended question? Are you part of the Antifa? Yes or no?
I am anti-fascist.
So, no open-ended questions, but you won't give a straight answer to a yes or no question. Got it. Your douche cred is very strong indeed, my little friend. And the anti-fascist t-shirt you're wearing is extra edgy. Wait a minute, isn't that a red star? Wasn't the red star symbolic of the Soviet Union, where political disagreement was punishable by a lengthy stay in a gulag or worse? Well, that's only slightly cringy.
So, why are you not wearing a mask then?
I didn't know that was a requirement.
So, why do you not like Trump? Why do you think he's a fascist?
I don't think that Trump is a fascist as of yet. He's very fascist adjacent, proto-fascist, but there are fascists lurking in the shadows in his administration and also a large number of his supporters as well.
Looks like our totally non-ironic anti-fascist found a new word. Fascist. Let's dive into this word for a moment. Here we see the definition of the word fascist. Since the preceding definitions are simply offshoots of the first definition is what I'll focus on here. It says that fascism is a governmental system led by a dictator having complete power, forcibly suppressing opposition and criticism, regimenting all industry, commerce, etc., and emphasizing an aggressive nationalism and often racism. When we think of a dictator with complete power, does President Trump leap instantly to mind? He doesn't occur to me as the best example, but you know who does? Barack Obama. With his mad, unconstitutional overreaches and his disregard for existing law, he seems very much like a dictator, given absolute power by a fawning national media. When we think of suppressing opposition and criticism, former President Obama is once again a prime example. During his 8 years in office, Obama's critics and opponents were regularly labeled as racist in an attempt to stifle opposition for fear of being accused of racism. This was largely successful among Republican members of Congress, which explains at least partially why elected Republicans did little to oppose Obama's agenda. So, my non-ironic, totally edgy little friend, did you protest Obama's pseudo-fascism? Ever? Moving on to our next completely non-unhinged rational protester.
Ma'am, why does Donald Trump have to go?
Because he's a misogynist, he's a racist, he is against allowing good-hearted, wonderful people into our country. I believe he is a sociopath, he's narcissistic, I believe he has severe mental health problems.
A lot of people believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy, too. That doesn't make them real any more than this lady's beliefs about President Trump make them real. But the crazy doesn't end here.
He is absolutely not fit to be the President of the United States.
For a psychologist, this woman has a lousy grasp on what it takes to be president. Let's review. According to the Constitution, to be eligible to hold the office of President of the United States of America, a person must meet two criteria. First, he must be a natural-born citizen of the United States. Second, he must be 35 years old or older. President Trump was born at the Jamaica Hospital Medical Center in New York City. Therefore, he is a natural-born citizen of the United States. President Trump was born on June 14th of 1946, making him 70 years old on the date of his inauguration. So Donald J. Trump is, in fact, perfectly qualified and fit to be president. This woman is watching too much fake news.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
Did you vote for Hillary Clinton?
I did not.
Did you vote for Bernie?
I did not.
Did you even vote?
I did. I wrote in a vote because I do not believe that the Republicans nor the Democrats are the answer to the problems for the 99% in this country.
She didn't vote for either nominee, but has the unfettered gall to protest the winner? As the old saying goes, you get the government you vote for. Since this woman didn't vote for either of the candidates, she voted to let the rest of the country decide for her. She is as much to blame for Donald Trump's election as anyone. For all her arrogant condescension, it is her and others like her who handed the White House keys to President Trump. At this point, I have no more respect for this woman's political opinions than I have for my dentist's opinion on who will win the World Series later this year.
We need a party of our people, of the 99%, and we need to take some of the wealth that the billionaires...
So are you a communist? Do you believe in communism?
I believe in socialism, yes.
I never would have guessed. What this dipshit doesn't quite understand is that there's already a party full of collectivist assholes like her. It's called the Democrat Party, and like it or not, it's just as socialist as the crazy-haired Jewish commie who would have won the Democrat nomination last year were it not for the underhanded tactics of the Clinton campaign. I'm finished with this idiot. Let's move on.
So what brings you out here today?
We are here because we want to say it's not just tear apart the families. And we don't think it's just the wall and the border.
So you're worried that some people who came here illegally are going to have to leave?
My son is an American citizen. I come here like 15 years ago. I pay my taxes. I have no criminal record. And I don't deserve treated like a criminal.
But you are a criminal, ma'am. By the most basic definition of the word, you are absolutely a criminal, and have been since you entered this country illegally. Criminals are treated as criminals in a just society, so the fact that you fear President Trump will treat you like a criminal tells me things are headed in the right direction. If you want to live in this country so badly, go back to your home country and immigrate here legally. We'd be happy to have you. But when your first action in our country was to violate federal law, fuck that. Now you're a criminal. So there you have it, folks. Anti-Trump retards protesting at the Super Bowl. What does the Super Bowl have to do with politics? Not a goddamn thing, which illustrates the collective intelligence of these Antifa nutjobs. Well, that's the shit show for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share it. If you want to see more mockery, please mash the subscribe button. Until next time, Devil Handle is 10-7.